people killed in yesterday's horrific bus crash near Centane in the Eastern Cape have the heartbreaking task of identifying their loved ones and their bodies. 25 people were killed and more than 60 others injured when the bus rolled down a steep ravine. Most of the passengers in the bus were pensioners. Families will today also have to go through the painful process of identifying their relatives and their belongings and deal with the administration of the deaths. Yesterday's bus crash has been described as the province's worst in 5 years. Our reporter Yanga Funani is in Butterworth, where a centre has been put up by the various departments to assist the grieving families. Yanga, a very good morning to you. The mood must be very somber where you are at the moment.
A very good morning to you, Desiree, and to the scores of our viewers at home. Yes, indeed, you are coming to us live from Butterworth, where a victim support center has been set up. The mood there is quite somber, as you can imagine. The loss of life of 25 people, 15 of which being elderly women, while 9 are men, including a baby boy aged 3. We have just arrived here at the town hall in Butterworth, where a service led by the Council of Churches has just summed up, where they spoke to the families. Most of them were in tears, as you would imagine, lamenting their losses. When you look behind us, there are a number of people lining up. They are being ferried to the forensic services in groups of 8. But the family which has also been affected by this tragic accident is the Nguma family. Ma'am, a very good morning to you, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning.
Ma'am, I would imagine that you are feeling shattered as the family. I understand you lost your sister.
Yes, I lost my sister. I lost my cousin. I lost my neighbors, my family friends. A lot has happened.
Of the 25 people who died, 21 are from your village.
Yes.
Take us through that. You must be feeling some sort of way.
It's terrible. There are many family friends, relatives, from the very same community. They were all in the bus. Some were survived, so they survived, but many of them died. And it affected the whole community because there are families. For instance, my sister was the breadwinner, the only person at home. She is living with children who are not working. She depended only on that social grant, children's social grant. And I lost my cousin. And that child that we were referred to is the child of my cousin, that 3-year-old boy. He was terrible, and then he was rushed to East London through a helicopter. And then the whole family is devastated.
I would imagine that you, as the family, cannot be normal. That a normal trip, routine trip from town to from the village to town ends in such a tragedy. I'm sure you'd want people to account.
Yes, I want people to account, for instance, but I don't understand how it happened, because that road, it was a gravel road, but it was just a flat level. It was on flat level. I do not know about how it happened, but we were all amazed to find out that a bus from the nearby, because it was just 21 kilometers from our community. And then the accident happened. We want to know, we want the government to assist, we want that company, the bus company, to assist, everybody to assist, because it is the first time at Tebe to have such an accident.
Mamungum, thanks a lot for your time.
Yes, thank you very much.
And that's Mamu Umnguma, who lost her sister, cousin, and a number of people whom she knew, telling us that as the family, they are devastated. They would want answers. They are seeking answers, and they want the people involved to lend a hand in assisting in the funeral arrangements. What we understand is that the provincial government will pronounce as to whether it will afford these families a mass funeral. From us here in Butterworth, it's Bulelani Scott behind the lens and Yanga Funani. We will be in touch soon.
Quite a tragic story there. Thank you so much for that reportage, Yanga Funani.